A lot of people think service is a department, something handled by a certain team, something that happens at a certain stage, something you add on after the real work is done. But the truth is, the best service usually starts much earlier than that. It starts in how you think about people. Do you see them as interruptions or as the reason the work matters? Do you treat questions like annoyances or opportunities to help? Do you communicate like someone checking a box or like someone who actually cares whether the other person understands what is going on? That is where service begins. Not in the script, not in the polished line, not in the smiley face follow-up after the hard part is over. In the mindset. That is true in life too. The people who leave the strongest impression are often not the ones doing grand gestures all day long. They are the ones who listen, who notice, who respond, who make people feel worth the effort. And that kind of service is not just nice, it changes the whole experience. That is especially true in freight. Because service in logistics is not just one moment. It is not just the quote. It is not just the booking. It is not just the tracking update. It is not just the claim support when something gets messy. It is all of it. It is how the shipment is discussed, how the questions are asked, how the expectations are set, how the updates are handled, how the problem gets addressed when something shifts, how the follow-up feels after the dust settles. At Whitewater Freight, we believe service is not something tacked on at the end. It is built into how we work. That means every touch point matters. Quoting matters. Booking matters. Tracking matters. Issue handling matters. Claims support matters. Follow-up matters. Because clients do not experience us in pieces. They experience the whole relationship. And the best service does not come from one team trying to be impressive. It comes from a mindset that says, we are here to help, clearly, consistently, and well. So this week, think about where service shows up in your own life. Not just in the obvious places, not just when it is convenient, not just when someone is already upset. How do you approach people? How do you answer questions? How do you handle the small moments that shape the bigger experience? A lot of trust gets built long before anyone calls it service. And a lot of strong businesses are built by people who understand this. Service is not a department. It is a mindset.